Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about a few things that I have learned over the past 4 years of record collecting. I officially became a record collector in May of 2020, so it has been 4 years now, and to kind of celebrate that, I wanted to do a couple videos this month that are talking about my record collecting journey. I'm going to be discussing things that took me 4 years of record collecting to realize, aka what I've learned over the past 4 years of collecting vinyl records. I'm really doing it because I love the music. People collect all different kinds of things, and some people collect records just because they like collecting the records. They're not really into the music. For me personally, I'm all about the music. I collect vinyl because I love these albums. I love having my favorite albums to play on vinyl. I've really come to appreciate big album artwork covers, you know, on the jackets that are 12 inches. I just love that bigger blown up picture and the visual aspect that goes into albums. Some records I have are designed really cool. They have exclusive covers, cool looking gatefolds and inserts and sleeves, and even some really cool colored vinyl. So I'm in it for like the art and the music. When I first started, I was definitely, I think, a little more about the music, but now as I've been collecting more and the years have gone on, I've really also come to like the artwork. I've read that some of my favorite artists do spend a lot of time putting in the work for the visual aspect too, designing the different covers and the vinyl variants, so it definitely is also about the artwork too. I think that's something really cool. I love it when art and music mix like that. One of my main purposes for collecting is also to share my taste and my music opinions online, and I love sharing my vinyl hauls and showing you guys what I get and stuff like that, so that's also really fun to do. I have really come to appreciate physical media in general. When I first started collecting, I was definitely more into streaming, I think, and I still do stream a ton, but now I've really come to appreciate physical media now that I've collected more vinyl and CDs and even a couple cassettes. Especially compared to when I started, I'm definitely more into physical media now, and I just have more of an appreciation for it. You know, like, it's been cool to see the vinyl trends over the past couple of years and seeing sales increase and records being broken by different artists. It's definitely something cool to see happen over the course of a couple of years and also be a part of that. Just also being in that hobby and seeing it go through a journey in terms of sales and popularity as I'm also collecting is just something kind of cool I've noticed. So yes, purging. It's kind of a controversial topic, or kind of like a hot topic within the vinyl community, and this is different for everybody. You know, everybody has different reasons for purging, and everybody can decide for themselves if they want to, you know, purge their own collections. I've even had a few people in my comments tell me not to purge, or they'll tell me that I will regret it one day, and I kind of see where they're coming from, but you know, it's my collection and I know for myself why I do or do not want to purge my records. I kind of see where people are coming from trying to warn me about purging. It has taken me a while to kind of realize it's okay to purge. I kind of was a little apprehensive about it at first, but as the years went on and my collection was getting bigger and bigger, I was running out of space, so that was my main reason for doing my first 2 purges. And it honestly is up to the collector. You know, you really shouldn't be telling people how to run their own collections. People purge their collections for so many different reasons. You know, if I don't listen to this record that often, why am I going to keep it? Why am I going to let it take up space? I could easily then replace it and use that money to get a record I really do want. That's kind of what goes on in my head when I do my purges. I just rather have open space than a bunch of record shelves clogging up my room, you know? I just want a small, manageable collection, something that's easy to clean and take care of. Purging every once in a while does help to keep it more smaller and curated. 4 years later, I've realized some records were definitely an impulse purchase, so when I've done my recent purges, I have gotten rid of some of those. I'm totally okay with selling my records to people who will appreciate them more than me. So in these past 4 years, I think I've purged my collection, I think 3 times. My purpose now for collecting is to have quality over quantity. I want to make sure I'm playing all of my records, so I want to make sure it's something that I like. Now, 4 years later, I have a clear idea of what I like. I know exactly what genres I like. I know exactly what artists I like. I know what I will listen to. So now more than ever, it's gotten really easy to weed through my collection. I used to spend so much money per month on vinyl, it's crazy, and I've definitely slowed down on that now 4 years later. Now I'm definitely way more selective, and I really take the time to think and budget my money and decide on whether I want to get a record or not. So yes, I have really realized now, especially 4 years later, that I really do want a small collection. I've never really wanted hundreds and hundreds of records. Like I mentioned, I just want a small collection that's manageable, easy to take care of, and that's not going to take up a lot of space in my room because I don't have a ton of space in my room for bigger shelves. When I started, I knew that I wouldn't have the space for a huge collection, which is why I got myself a small shelf. I didn't want to go overboard. I wanted to keep myself very grounded and set limits and boundaries and budget my money. And I have stuck to that, and now 4 years later, I'm so glad I did that. There's really no right or wrong way to collect records. There's no good number or bad number of records you have in your collection. Maybe if I move, I'll have a bigger space and I'll be able to get bigger shelves. So I'm not saying I'll never have a big collection, but for right now, it's gonna be small. I just like having a small curated collection with albums that are my absolute favorites. Again, that whole quality over quantity thing. I'm also not a completist. I don't have 100 different vinyl variants for one album, you know? Some people do like to do that, which is fine for them. I don't really see the purpose in having 10 different colored variants for one album. I'm not really into that, which is why my collection is kind of small. People can do whatever they want and do whatever makes them happy, and for me, a small collection does make me happy. And I've had to realize I shouldn't feel bad for having a small collection. Because vinyl is so expensive these days, I only will buy records for myself that I will listen to and I know that I will like. When I first started collecting, it was all music that I know, all music from my favorite bands and artists. It was all within my genres and within my own personal taste. But now, after having my collection for 4 years, I've started branching out. In these past couple of months, I've been exploring new styles, new genres, new artists, new songs. I think the majority of the time I branch out, it's because other people give me recommendations, which I'm very happy and grateful for. It helps me to branch out into things that I have never heard before. And it's okay to branch out, and it's actually really fun too. The reason why I didn't branch out in the beginning was just because of, again, space and money. I would feel really bad if I wasted my money on a record I ended up not liking, so that's why it has taken me 4 years to really branch out. I've had a lot of people actually over these past 4 years send me records, whether it's my subscribers, small bands, small artists, like independent bands and artists, even like independent vinyl companies. I've had all different kinds of people send me recommendations and send me music on vinyl I had never heard before. So I do appreciate all of the gifts, all the VCLT records I've received over these past few years. Thank you to anyone who has ever sent me a record. You know, I don't know what I'm missing out on if I don't try a new song or a new band. This is something I realized very, very recently, and that's how posting my record collection online has affected my channel and also kind of has affected my record collecting journey in general. It's really interesting going back and looking at my older videos and seeing how my videos have done over the past few years. My older videos now have done so well, even if they didn't do too well when I first initially posted them. Now, a couple of years later, I have seen spikes in these view counts. It's so crazy now seeing some of my record videos getting thousands and thousands of views, and they still get views to this day, and it's something cool to look back on and seeing the growth. Posting my collection on YouTube has for sure changed my channel, has gotten me so many different opportunities. I've been able to chat with different people in the comments or emails or DMs. When I first posted my channel on YouTube, it was just for me, you know, just as a hobby to share my collection and share my interest and my taste, and I never thought it would get any further than the comments. I love reading comments, I love going back and forth with you guys, and I've had a good number of people now reach out through email and DMs and other things, and it's just been really fun getting to talk to different record collectors and hearing their journeys and hearing what they like and them sharing their music tastes with me. It's been really fun and does help me to branch out, like I mentioned before. It also has led to different opportunities like sponsorships. I've been able to collaborate and work with a good number of brands, different record companies for vinyl accessories, for even turntables and record players, and I've collabed with different artists too. Not really collabed, but like they would send me their merch and I would feature it in a video. I've had that happen a couple times. I never even thought I would get to that point. I seriously just started this channel for a hobby because I like video editing, I like making videos, I like posting videos, I like record collecting. I never thought it would get to the point where I would have people reaching out to me like that, and that's just been so cool. I've had people feature me on their channel too, like give me shout outs in their videos, which again is so cool. I'm so grateful for that. Again, another one of those things I never thought would happen. It's nice to see other people watching my videos. You know, I don't really get to see that because it's through a screen. I don't really get to see the people that watch my videos, but when other people post about me in their videos, it's cool to see that, you know, see another person watch me. It's kind of weird to wrap my head around. Again, it's just really cool, and it's all because of my channel on YouTube, and YouTube has literally changed my channel and my life and my record collecting journey going forward. I've just had so many fun experiences throughout these last 4 years, and I really hadn't realized before that YouTube really affected my channel and my life like that, and I've learned so much over these past couple of years. In the comments, let me know how long you guys have been record collecting. Let me know how your record collecting journey has been, and let me know things that you have learned or realized, lessons learned, mistakes made, all of that. Let me know in the comments. There are going to be more record collecting videos coming this month. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!